A of your exam contains 4 short answer questions. So this is one of the questions for the grade 7 class, but it would be good for the grade 8s to review as well, since we do angles in grade 8 as well. Okay, so in these questions, they're still worth 4 marks. Sometimes it's out of two, like you can get part marks, but you still have to write them into your student booklet. So we still won't see any of your work, but for example, in this question, we're supposed to find 2 different angles. So like this part will be out of 2 and this part is out of 2. So you either get, like you can still get one of the 2 right, but it is still purely based on your answers. Your work doesn't count for anything in these questions. Okay, so what we can do here is, first of all, we're trying to find for this one, what is the measure of angle PRQ? When you're trying to figure out what angle that's talking about, you go from those points, P to R to Q. It's talking about the angle in between those. So that means this angle here. This is what we're looking for question A. Okay? So right away, this one is, I find, a little bit of a freebie because we worked on this really a lot in class. This would be supplementary angles because this makes a straight line here. And this has to add up, the straight line has to add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so you just have to do 180 minus 150 equals 30 degrees. So your answer for A is 30 degrees. Okay, that's it. That's all you have to do for that one. This part, so now we know this is 30 degrees. All right, so based on, to solve the rest of it, based on our angle relationships that we worked on in class, we know that for vertically opposite angles, so anytime you have 2 lines crossing an X like this, the one that is diagonally across from it is also 30 degrees. Okay, and we don't really need to know for this one, but this one would also be 150 degrees. Okay, but now I'm trying to find what is the measure of RTS. So that means from dot R to T to S. So that means it's talking about this angle here in the middle. I'm in the middle of R, T, and S, okay? So here I have, you would have to realize that this 30 comes across from the angle straight across from it, okay? So, or you would have to see that this 150 and this have to add up to 180. So we know that's 30. You also have to recognize that this square means that that's a 90-degree angle. And then you would have to figure out what the third one is. So you would have to do 180 minus 30 and minus 90. And this will tell you that T is 60 degrees. So in your answer booklet, you would write A is 30 degrees and B is 60 degrees.